Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brando, free to play, but this time I'm not on my free to play account. I'm actually on a Guildmates account. Guildmates is Savage Fox. Currently, Savage Fox, he asked me to do an account overview for him and to post it up on YouTube. So he's, I'm gonna review his account. And he wants me to put it up on YouTube. That way people can see, give him suggestions. I'm going to give him suggestions going over the account. Just logged into it today. So I'm going to be discovering things as I go along, and I'm going to be giving some input and pretty much just going over what's on the account. So right off the bat, as we can see, Savage Fox, he is not a free-to-play player. He's a pay-to-play player. He is at 223 million might with 43 million kills. Now the kill count is pretty low, but let's take a look at how many attacks he does. Okay, might destroyed, right? So it is kind of low for his might, but little by little that's gonna be increasing. So know that for a fact. So not really too worried about that. Let's go over his might distribution. So, by the looks of it, his research might is pretty high. He's at 96 million research might, 89 million troop might, right? Almost 90 million. And the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory. His hero armies is about 10 million, which isn't too bad. Not too bad. Right? Let me just go down this list. Pretty self-explanatory. Not a lot of leaders captured and executed, which is something that eventually will need to go up with time, right? Coliseum, he has a really good Coliseum rank. He's in the top 50, which is pretty good, right? You get a decent amount of gems once you're in the top 50. Good, that's pretty good. Now the resources sent, it's also fairly even in terms of timber, ore, and gold. Gold is really high commodity. He sent over 1 billion already. That's pretty impressive, right? That's nothing to be embarrassed about. Right. Now let's go over how many days played. So he's currently at VIP level 13. He has 411 days played. Now my free-to-play account has 666 days played as of today. Right. So I have well over 200 and something, maybe almost 240 something days more than Savage Fox. So you guys also have to take that into consideration. Now currently looking at his resource buildings, looks like he is building his account to become a ore hyper farm, right? His distribution right now, he is pretty much all infirmaries. It looks like he is waiting to boost up troops. He's waiting for a hell event to boost up some troops. That's why he is all manners, right? He only has 1 infirmary. Now that is actually pretty impressive. Very impressive, actually. Right? Now let's take a look at his overall troops and his castle details. Now I did get permission from Savage Fox to go ahead and show everything on the account. So showing everything here. Wall HP. He has 635,000 wall HP, which is a decent amount, right? Not gonna lie, that's a decent amount of wall HP. Traps, pretty self-explanatory. Total troop count, 200, almost 3 million troops. Let's take a look at this. His training speed is at 438%, which is minus 81% training time, which is not bad at all. It really isn't bad. That's actually really good. And fairly even with his troop distribution, which is really good, really good. All right. Okay, so shelter, pretty self-explanatory. He is under a shield, which is great. Which is exactly what he should be doing. Especially if you're boosting troops, you need to be shielded. Especially if you only have 1 manor, or 1 or 2 infirmaries. Yeah, you need that shelter. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at his cabinet. Let's see what kind of gear he has, what kind of gear he's built up over his playtime. Now, we do see he has a blue Saberfang helm, which is actually not bad, right? Pretty decent jewels in there. Purple jewels. Haven't gotten the gold, which is perfectly fine. It does take time to get to work on your jewels. It is pretty random, right? Pretty good helmets that have been built up so far. He has a purple firewall chestplate, which is also really good. Yeah, that's really all you need to build. If you're not building champ, the firewall chestplate is probably the second best option. Right. Let's go over to the pants. I do see he has a gargantuan belt as his pants, but I see he's also building the storm tassets, right? My guess is once the storm tassets either get to blue or maybe even purple, he will probably swap out to the storm tassets and get rid of the guard belt. Right. Now, main hand, let's take a look at the main hand weapons. He's using the Frostwing Sword, which is a solid option. It is a very solid option. The Frostwing Sword has been around since the release of the game. Awesome main hand weapon to have. He has it at purple. No complaints there from me. Offhands. He has the mitts, right? He has the winter mitts. Great offhand to have. The only thing that I would complain about is he has no jewels in it, right? He has no jewels in his offhand, which it kind of sucks, to be honest. It really does. What I would recommend is probably to break down some of the purple jewels that you have and put them and slot them in, right? Four blue jewels is better than one purple. So just remember that, okay? So going down the list, his accessories. Now his accessories, he's built a variety of different accessories, which is not, it's really good, right? He has 2 purple burning scrolls, 1 gold terror vial, 3 blue blight rings, and 3 gold terror drums. 3 gold fear drums. His accessories are pretty even across the board, to be honest, right? Now, he could swap out, let's see, 15%, 16. Yeah, I think his overall stats are pretty good, right? All he needs is have proper jewels across all his gear. That's pretty much it. He does have some hunter gear, which is what he is wearing at the moment, right? This is what he has. Actually, no, he swapped out to his attack. His hunting gear is this right here, which is pretty good. Not bad at all. It's really not bad. Let's take a look at how he set up his talents. So right now he's in construction and research talents. He's not in war talents. Let me see how he has his war talents set up. Okay. So one of my recommendations is to get rid of the defense and use those 50 points on some of these level 3 talents. That way you can just increase the damage you output. You might lose a little bit more troops, but in reality, defense doesn't really give you that much of an increase, right? So, my recommendation would be to get rid of these 50 and put them into offense 3, infantry offense 3, and do things that way. Leave this at minimum, and then also put some points into ranged offense 3. You'll get more bang for your buck that way, right? Alright, let's see here. Let's take a look at the, obviously he's not in attack gear. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. So, let me go ahead, and do you have how many guild coins do you have? You don't have any guild coins, and I don't want to spend your gems. So, I won't check your attack stats in war gear. Pretty much, I don't want to waste your gems, right? I don't really want to do any of that. So, that being said, let's continue checking his jewels. Right, so he has a variety of different jewels. He has a gold Nosferous jewel. Great, if you have any farming gear, put that in your farming gear. Might as well use it for that, right? He has a lot of really cool stuff in here, right? A lot of really good, monster jewels. But I also see that his, let me just, it's always one of my things that if I see 4, I'm gonna max it out and move it up to the next grade. I do see that he is lacking on some of the attack jewels, which is understandable. Jewels are not easy to come by. So, yeah. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all, right? Let's take a look at his research. Now, he is a T4 player, so economy is expected to be maxed out. Defense, surprisingly for me, I didn't know this about Savage Fox's account, but he has the defense tree maxed out and he has unlocked T4 traps, which is really good, right? Not bad. And also he has military, maxed out completely. He is a T4 player. And Monster Hunt, he has it maxed out completely. Very, very good. Let's take a look at upgrade defenses. Now this is not maxed out. Now if you were to max this tree out, he would get the 2 million plus wall HP and a whole bunch of defense, right? Let's look at upgrade military. So the military, this is actually pretty good. My only recommendation is probably to upgrade the field triage, update quick maneuvers, training speed. Obviously, if you want to boost troops, training speed is absolutely essential. And the rest of this, if the bigger army, yeah, that's commodity to have. It's not a requirement, right? There are other things that are probably much better for you to have and for you to further progress your account. Army leadership, this is the tree that he is currently researching on. So he's trying to max out resource harvesting, which is something that's really good to have, especially during Guild Fest. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's move on. Military command. Now, I see he barely touched this. One thing that I would recommend, just for anybody, just max this out. It's an extra 50,000 you can shelter and keep safe. Why not? Right? And let's take a look at familiars. He's hardly researched familiars, which is no big deal. He's not really going to gain or lose much by not researching familiars. Let's take a look at his battalions. Now the battalions is something that I, as an R4, whenever we get somebody into the guild, something that I always want to look at, because I want to see how they attack and if they know how to attack. So let's take a look. Look at that. What the there. I fixed it. Sorry, but it was there. I fixed it for you. Don't put Trickster out. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. But aside from that, it was pretty good. So I fixed this for Savage. No problem. I'll fix it for him. Alright. So this is his now cavalry max HP is at 100, which is awesome. Great. Infantry's at 50. No, infantry max HP, yeah, it is at 50. Army attacks at 20. Infantry attacks at 60. Everything looks good now. Fairly even, which is great. Right? Awesome. Let's see, what else do I need to look at? What else should I look at? Familiars. Familiars is a new thing that came out, right? So let's take a look at the familiars that he has. He has a level 32 Territe, which is actually really good. Right? Can we level this up? We could. Right? But he needs to be level 35 for it to actually increase to the next stage. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Let me see. Am I missing anything? Colosseum. So he is rank 50, right? I'll just go ahead and collect these. Getting 150 gems every 3 hours, which is really, really good. Well, at least compared to how many I get. It's really good. Right? Let me think. Let's see. Went through the researches. Okay. Wall. Okay, let's take a look at the wall. How many traps does he have, right? So he does have T4 traps, but for whatever reason, he doesn't have the traps maxed out. That's fine. Let's take a look at heroes. What heroes does he have gold? Now he has Rose Knight, Tracker, Demon, Trickster, Big Guy, Child of Light, Death Knight, and Prima at gold. Alright, I see he is working on Snow Queen. He is also working on Witch Doll, which is pretty close to gold. Right? I do see he has some of the other pay-to-play heroes at green, and some that are gray. But a vast majority of the free-to-play heroes, they are still gray or not researched. Right? My recommendation, if you want an even troop distribution, probably, let me take a look at, let me see, do you need any recommendations? Let me see. So, big guy, okay, good. Okay, yeah, he's pretty good. He's fairly even. He's mainly focusing on infantry cavalry. So 2 and 2 and 1 range, that's perfectly fine. I see no problem with that. So actually, his heroes for how he attacks are perfectly fine. There's absolutely no problem. Alright? No problem with how the heroes he has go. Let's take a look at his hero stage. How far along in hero stages is he? Let's take a look at Elite. Oh, he's all the way up to the final hero stage, which is actually really good, really impressive. I myself have not gotten past 8-9, so that's just me. Let's take a look at his challenges, his challenge stages. Let's see here. Okay, looks like he is still on chapter 1. Right. What's this? 118. Okay, he's on 118. Not bad. Way farther along than I am. Let's take a look. What else am I missing here? I think that's pretty much it. Let me just take a look at his bags just to see what he has on his account. So he doesn't have a lot here, right? Not really sure why, but he doesn't have a lot. I don't know if he just sells it for gold or whatnot, but it's, you know, it is what it is. Let's see here. Oh, he does have a talent reset, but I'm not gonna purchase it. Let's see here. Not a lot of energy left. He's probably used it all hunting monsters. A lot of anima resources. How much resources does he have in bags? Not much, to be honest with you guys. I think he he opened up all of his bags so that he could push troops. Doesn't have a lot of speed ups left on the account anymore, which is it's fine. You know, it happens. All right. Taking a look at that. Alright, combat. Let's take a look here. Plenty of shields. Plenty of 8-hour shields, no problem. Plenty of 24-hour speed ups. A lot of stuff going there, which is perfectly fine. Chest. He has nothing in his chest box at the moment. Alright, so Savage Mr. Fox, I want to thank you for allowing me to record an account overview of your account. I did give you some recommendations for the account. One of the main recommendations is to put jewels in all of your items. Blue grade or higher attack jewels. Okay? Try not to put anything defense related. Okay? Attack jewels for the most part will give you the most bang for your buck. Alright? So, if you guys have any questions, any comments, you know, any feedback to provide to Savage Fox on his account, go ahead and put it in the comments below. Again, constructive feedback, constructive criticism is key, right? I don't just want people to say, oh, the account sucks, or oh this, or oh, he's bad, or no. This is a fairly good account for what he is trying to build. He's trying to build infantry cavalry attack, and he's still in the process of building the account. Okay, this isn't a final, complete version of the account. Okay, so, you know, constructive criticism is always welcome, even on my account. All right. So, with that said, please leave a like on the video, please subscribe, and until next time, see ya.